back. I'm back, baby. But no, yeah, it's a new day. It's the next day or whatever. I might as well knock these drawings out. While I'm here, I know y'all was asking me about, what's his name? Y'all was asking me about, Hogan. So, would I ever work for Hogan again? No, I would never work for no Hogan, man. Hogan is trash. Hogan is trash of all trash, man. It's trash. Like, the trucks are trash, the higher up, the management is trash. It's like, if you want to experience the worst trucking company in the game, go work for Hogan. Like, they don't have trucks. So, like, it's crazy because I was talking to somebody, matter of fact, that worked for A. Dewey Powell, and he was like, I was telling him, like, yo, they don't have trucks, and they make you ride with somebody until they get you a truck, and that could take, I mean, months. He's like, y'all always wonder why I see y'all doubled up in day cabs at the port. Like, yeah, that's why. Look at this biker. I'm like, yeah, that's why they don't have trucks, man. But like, and then the trucks that you be in, like, one time I was going to the mountains, my truck went do over 10 miles per hour. She said, oh, don't worry about it, just put your hatches on, pull over, keep going, don't stop. Like, what? Nah, bro. And then one day, she was saying, oh, it's just the temperature. It was 6 trucks in the yard with flat tires. I think somebody was at the yard doing stuff to the trucks, because everybody hate Hogan. Like, they hate, like, nobody there is happy. Nobody. They hate it. And like my manager, her name was, I call her Bobbin Cox. Her name was Bobbin Cox. Like, this was the last straw for me. So my truck was broke down, wouldn't start, and it had a flat. I call her, she gave me another truck, attitude. I call her again, she like, what the do you want? Like, what? Like, who you talking to? What? Like, nah, I'm not, like, bro, you're not talking to me like that. I hung up and I left. That was it. That was the last straw. That was the last straw for me. Like, she was really disrespectful. And like, matter of fact, my first day there, somebody told her to go F herself, my first day. And then I was there, I was in the office, because, you know, she like orienting me to everything, she breaking everything down for me, how I was supposed to go. And I'm gonna tell you a story about that. So, long story short, we in the office, we talking, the bull pull up, he got like an Infinity coupe. She's in a container, like, they, welcome, buddy. Gave me the thumbs up. She in a container, so like everything gonna be loud to her. Yeah, in a metal container. So his exhaust was loud. She come out like, take that ish over there, like snapping on. This is a grown man. They probably about the same age. He's like, they don't talk to me like that. I don't curse at you. He said, like, yo, you shouldn't be in a position of power. This is how you talk to people. And he don't, like, everybody on night shift intentionally don't work her shift because she's just a bad person. Like, she's a bad human. Like, and that's like, everybody, yeah. Like, don't, if she snap on you, snap back. That's the only way she'll respect you, or she'll try to be like, no, bro, that's the baseline for y'all. That's not, no, nobody not gonna disrespect me, and I shouldn't have to disrespect anybody else. Like, that's not okay. But like, every day I was there, somebody was like cursing her out. I think that's how she's used to getting male attention. Like, yo, all her belongings is inside one of the containers too. Like, she said her dude kicked her out and she broke up with her guy. They said it's been in the containers for like 2 years. I'm thinking she knew. They said she's been working there for like 12 years. And she'll tell you, like, they can't find nobody else to do my job. So she knows she's not gonna get fired. But yeah, back to what I was saying, I was in the office when she called the higher up and was lying. Like, he came in, he never came in. You went out cursing at this man. It's first thing in the morning. He never went in. And then she like fabricating the story. Like, I'm like, that's dangerous, yo. So that right there was a red flag for me. Then again, they had me training with somebody who I was more skilled than. Like, but all right, whatever. Matter of fact, no, I started with Mark. I trained for 3 days. They was like asking me if I wanted to do this night shift. And I'm like, all right, because you get off, I think you get, it's 1,500 flat. You just run straight up. I forget where it is. It's almost like the Pittsburgh run. Like you run straight up to Pittsburgh and then straight back. I think it's like all together it's like 8 hours. 4 hours up, 4 hours back. You get paid for however long it takes you to run it. So you're not paid hourly, you pay flat rate. It might be like $300 a day. But the thing is, you get paid for an extra day. So you only work 4 days if nobody calls off, but you get paid for 5. So I'm like, it sounds sweet. No, wrong. They throw me on that shift after I get off the truck with Mark. Mark was going on vacation. So she's like, I don't even know where to put you. Like, I don't have any trainers. I don't have trucks. You know, Mark got seniority. He got full. He been there a long time. He don't want nobody in his truck. Whatever. All right, cool. And that was another thing. When a truck break down, they're gonna have you double up because it happened to me. They ask you to double up. I don't know how they choose who doubles up or who gets what truck. But with all the trucks is trash. They all trash. They all trash. They break down at the port. You'll see them on the side of the road. Hogan trucks are trash, bro. They're trash. But I will say the night shift, they all got new trucks. But when they threw me on night shift, back to what I was saying, I go up there with a truck. The headlights, during the day I do my pre-trip. So it didn't have a mirror. Which, all right, that's not DOT regulated. I've never driven a truck without a mirror. I didn't like it. It was broken off, though. It's not like it just didn't come with it, because you can have trucks made like that. Like some of the Central Transport trucks don't have the mirror on the hood. I can't think of what it's called right now. But anyway, yeah. So that mirror was broken off. Like, all right, cool. Actually, I think you gotta have a mirror on the right side. You don't have to have one on the left. So there was no mirror on that side, but it was one on the left. The front grille was ripped off. The bumper was ripped off of this truck. Gone, like, gone. I do my pre-trip. Like, you can't tell that the truck gonna shake and pull to the left once you hit 50 miles per hour until you hit 50 miles per hour. You ain't gonna be able to tell that in the yard. You ain't gonna be able to tell that getting on, like, on the back roads where the speed limit's 35. You ain't gonna be able to tell that until you in it. Lights work fine. The lights were so dim up in the mountains I couldn't see. Had to ride with my high beams on. But I told her, I'm like, yo, it's no mirror. She's like, oh, it's no mirror? It should be a mirror. Well, just go ahead and take it, honey. You'll be fine. Like, what? My dumb behind took it anyway. It's my 3rd day, or 4th day. The guy that was supposed to be not training me, I was supposed to follow him up because they needed somebody to take this load. Because they was down trucks. He leaves. I'm like, bro, just go ahead, bro. I know how to drive trucks. Like, I can do it in my sleep. Just go ahead. I didn't know how to log in or none of that. She's tracking me, like, you still at the yard? Wait, he left. She had one. Scat back. She had cuz come back. He leaves again. Whatever. I don't get what me following him. I got a GPS. What is me following him going to do except make us crash? Like, I need to focus on the road. I focus on, oh, did he merge right? And it was funny because we ended up meeting up at the gas station because she called again like, y'all not together. But he was like, yo, bro, I can tell you can drive. That's why you keep saying go ahead. I said, why you say that? He said, I can tell how you shut down traffic. I shut down traffic for him to merge, and he couldn't merge. And I like maneuvered through this tight gas station, but yeah, so I was on a night shift. And the lady, they said she was on drugs. She did a lot of tongue action, like, she was like, stick her tongue out, pause. It was weird. I don't know. But they would say she would stop and go to the casino because we don't get paid hourly, we get paid flat rate. So the first thing I heard mouth is, yeah, you'll be taking, oh yeah, they fired a guy because he kept dropping the containers. I think the container flipped off his back. The container flipped off her back as well. Is that a Hogan truck right there? That'd be crazy. So they fired him, and that's the spot I took. And they were saying he was living out of the truck. things happen. They say he been there like a year. Like, how don't you have your finances straight? Bro, don't stop talking about that man. Robbing, and then that's the thing. Bobbing, you talking about people, all your belongings is inside a container. How you like, bro? When she was like, yeah, I'm a redhead. I'm not politically correct, meaning I'm going to say disrespectful things to you, and you should just take it as that. No, that don't fly. But back to what I was saying. So I was on a night shift. She would come crazy late, like hours late. Like, it's not going to work for me. So then they would rotate me. Everybody else had a set schedule. I could be starting anywhere from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. Like, it was no set schedule, so they would alter my sleep. Didn't make sense to me. I didn't have a set truck. All of it, like one truck, it would really, like, you had to hold the steering wheel like this to keep it straight. Like, it was just bad, and this is what they were accustomed to. I was spoiled. I came from Swift. If the check engine light flashed on and I ain't seen it for a week, I'm taking, all right, bring it right in, Sharon, no problem. Like, bring it in. Anything. I smelt something because I pressed the brake, bring it in, we'll look at it. Like, Swift spoiled me, bro. Like, I can't go from... You can't go from, like, king treatment to peasant treatment. Like, oh. And then, like, they wasn't paying me. Oh, yeah, that was another thing. So, my recruiter name was Whitney. She lied, and I fought with them. I put text messages up and everything, like, yo, look into it. She lied and said I was going to be getting this sign-on bonus. And then I asked them, like, why am I not receiving the sign-on bonus? They said your recruiter put NA for the sign-on bonus. Like, what? What sense do that make? And Bob and Cox, she even said it. She's like, I mean, that's the only reason you guys come here is for the sign-on bonus. So she was like, yeah, she'll have, I guess, whoever handles payroll look into it. And they're going to tell me to contact my recruiter because she put NA on my paperwork and figure out what's like, what? Mind you, this lady, the recruiter was disrespectful, like, and I asked her, like, how would the sign-on bonus be paid out? She told me, I feel like we're moving backwards. Like, you completed orientation, why you want to ask about that now? No, you told me you would look into how it's paid out. What you mean, why I want to ask about it now? Then she would go, like, MIA. It was the holiday weekend and all that. She said, she lied and said somebody in her family died. She forgot she told me that. And she was like, well, if I really wanted the job, I would be blowing her phone up like everybody else who really want the job. I said, no, that's not how this works. When I complete all tasks assigned, you reach out to me like you said you would. And she would always say, okay, I'll call you around this time. Never call. So I was calling her, but she said I should be blowing her phone up if I really want. Just super unprofessional. Like, we would go at it. She'd be like, all right, this is how long it took. She'd be like, all right, it's a new week. So can we start off on a good foot? Like, bro, you're so weirdo. Just push my paperwork through and, like, let's get on with it. And then Bobbin Cox was mad because the recruiter Whitney couldn't answer my question. She gave me Bobbin's personal cell phone number and she lost it. I was cracking up. She was like, why are they hiring drivers? We don't even have trucks. I'm like, excuse me? She's like, no, don't worry about it, honey. They always do this. I'll figure it out. So that was another reason she asked me to go on night shift because, like, they was telling me, like, you would be a great asset to our yard. You know, like, everybody thinks you would be good. Mark loves you. Mark was cool. But he sat on her lap a lot. Like, he let her talk to him. He was a yes man.
Crossing Golden, entering New Jersey.
He was a yes man. But it was just like bad business. Like, I was probably in 4 different trucks. And I wasn't even here that long. Like, the trucks were just trash. And she had favorites. So it wasn't a planner. The planners, actually, there were planners. They would just send her all of the loads for that day. And she would decide who get what. So, you know, her favorites got the best loads.
Keep left onto I-95 toward New Jersey Turnpike.
If you was on her naughty list, you know how your day was going to go. You know what truck and what... And they got all of...
Keep left onto I-95 toward New Jersey Turnpike.
They got all of A. Dewey Powell's leftovers. Like, whatever A. Dewey Powell didn't want, that's what they give to Hogan. But ICL Port is sweet. If you can get in on any other like trucking company, I would say A. Dewey Powell. I never worked for them. I know they pay better, and their trucks are all newer. That's the only A. Dewey Powell right there. And all of those guys seem happy. Like, talk to them. My old trainer, my first trainer, like ever, when I was with Swift, told me like one thing about you.
Left onto I-95 toward New Jersey Turnpike.
They say you gonna go far in this trucking because you gonna run that mouth. Yeah, that's facts.
Keep left onto I-95 toward New Jersey Turnpike South.
That's facts. Because trucking is a brotherhood. That's why I'm doing these videos. Like, it's about culture and sticking together and like, why hide the information? And everybody keep asking me. I'm like, as a matter of fact, I'm answering the questions in the post app. That's why I'm getting these questions from. All right, relax. Do another 835. But I'm like, I should do a video on it because some people don't have a post app. And if you don't have a post app, get it. It tell you who's hiring. It lets you talk to other drivers that work for certain companies. So it is dope. It's an asset to have. But yeah, when she snapped at me like, what the HB, what the do you want and all that, I said, I'm out of here, man. And it was crazy because, yo, another funny story. So Mark had asked her like, yeah, Sharon has a motorcycle. I don't even know who asked him to do this. Like, yeah, he has a motorcycle. Like, where can he park it? Like, what? She said, oh yeah, just park it around the back. In between the porta potty, yo, that was another thing. I'm glad I mentioned this. In between the porta potty and like her septic system, like where her poop and all that gets drained out. All right, whatever. I ride my bike. So I bring my bike. She see it's a Harley. She said, oh no, park it up front. Da, da, da. Like, mind you, somebody spit on my bike there. Somebody spit on my bike. So I'm like, they hate it. I park it back around back. She calls me snapping. I told you to park that bike up front. Like, and when I'm gonna see if I got pictures. It's literally in front of her office, like in front of the door. Everybody got to walk by it. So that's why I'm like, I ain't trying to park my bike here. And everybody was calling it Bobbin's Harley. They was calling it her Harley. Like, what are you doing on Bobbin's Harley? All right. Yeah, it was no bathroom there, so like guys.
Half a mile, keep right onto I-95 toward New Jersey Turnpike South.
The company bathroom was a porta potty. She had a bathroom inside, but it was for her only. What, a female? She had a bathroom inside. We wasn't allowed to use it. And the guys was really using this porta potty. When I tell you this porta potty was nasty, I should have taken it. Yo, I should go back to that yard.
To I-95 toward New Jersey Turnpike South.
And take pictures of everything I'm talking about. Take pictures of her stuff inside the container. So they gonna say I'm trespassing. But the porta potty was atrocious. Like, it was wild. Like, bro, I'm better. I'm worth more than this, bro. Like, Hogan, if y'all think I'm worth a functioning bathroom where I can wash my hands and like, out of here, bro. Like, it just wasn't for me. Again, Swift spoiled me, man. I should have never started there. Cause like, they got showers. It's like, the showers is cleaned after you get out. And I don't even think Swift bathrooms is better than Love's. Like, Love's, you get the treatment. But Hogan is somewhere like they take new drivers fresh out of school. It's local. The equipment is trash. It is port work. I love port work. And rail. I love like the ports and the rail yards. Like intermodal. Here. It's just a turn signal. It ain't gonna hurt you. Like intermodal and port work and all that, man. It is fun. But like again, so I ended up back on day shift. schedule all over the place. Like some days I'm starting at 3 a.m. Some days I'm starting at 7. Like I hated that. Like I don't know, I just didn't like it. I do that on this account that I'm on now, but it's like, I start when I want to start. You know what I'm saying? Like that is just run. It's like give me a set time to start. Like you guys do staging. Basically you setting up for other people.
Half a mile. Keep left onto I-95 toward Turnpike South.
You setting up containers for them on the yard, for them to come and put in. Like, go get your own container. And then everybody hate going to the port. I ain't mind it. They hate, the port do be hectic and congested. But I mean, that's what we truckers, baby.
Left onto I-95 toward Turnpike South.
Truckers, baby, that's what we signed up for. Yeah, I ain't mind going to the port. Everybody hated it. Oh man, no port. I don't want to go to the port. The port closed at 4, so guys would just like hide. Like hang out until like 4 p.m. No, even if it was 3:58, she gonna send you to that port if you pull into that yard. So they would hide. I ain't care. But the pay, I'm trying to think, what was the pay like? I think it was $25 an hour, and then time and a half after 40 hours. So it wasn't bad money. It wasn't bad money. I think I'll bring it home. I might upload some of them checks too. But then I never got to get a full week's worth of pay because my truck was always broke. Was always breaking down, and you don't get paid for that. Like,
Toll booth ahead.
my nose was killing me, bro. I think I actually got to shave it back. So I never, but the pay wasn't bad though. I'll see if I can find some checks and upload them. Probably upload them right here. But yeah, would I ever work for Hogan? No. Just the equipment is trash. And I'ma say Hogan Intermodal out of Eddystone. I'ma say that. I ain't gonna speak to the whole Hogan. I know the whole Central Transport is trash because like we used to all meet up together up Pittsburgh. Like, and just how they do it, their trailers is trash. Like, they'll tell you that. Our trailers are, they're gonna tell you, we don't have the best trailers. Hogan made me think they're going out of business too, how they don't have trucks. Cause even HR called me like, yeah, I'm just calling to see how you're making out. You know, like, why is there such a high turnover rate? I had that conversation. I don't know if I can post that.
Left onto I-95.
She's like, you know, we're just trying to see what we can do to keep drivers, and this is my personal number. And I talked to her about the sign-up, but she's like, oh, Whitney? Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. So I'm not surprised. But I don't think she ever looked into it or tried to cut me 60 or nothing for being lied to about my sign-up bonus. Man, these recruiters are scammers, bro. Like, they're scammers. Only place I've been to where a recruiter didn't lie and scam me was Swift. JB Hunt, they lied. Hogan, they lied. Central Transport, they ain't lied. They ain't lied. I don't even think they have recruiters. I think their recruiter might literally be the HR. I can't remember. But Swift, with me, when I was at Swift, going through that recruiting process and all that, everything they told me is what it was. Like, it was what it was. Like, I ain't have no discrepancies. Like, but yeah, no, Hogan, don't do it. Don't do it. It ain't worth it. But yeah, check back in with your boy. I'm definitely gonna be dropping more videos, doing more reviews. I'm gonna be posting some Harley content today. What's up, boss? I'm gonna go pull that hog out. weekend, do some content, some ride footage. But yeah, I'm gonna get back with y'all. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. You know what I mean? And stay tuned with your boy. I appreciate y'all. Be safe.